Good early evening, everybody. Hope y'all are doing well on this hump day. And we've got a little bit of Seahawks news. This is all, a little bit old. This happened yesterday. Both of these things actually went down yesterday, so most people probably know about it, but let's briefly go over it. It's nothing terribly pressing, nothing terribly shocking, nothing terribly earth shattering here, but it's part of the picture. It's part of the puzzle, putting this team together. Got two things going on from yesterday. First, Ryan Neal, who had been released of his tender a few days ago, is gone. There was some hope, some belief that maybe, oh, we're releasing him off the tender to let him test the market, and if the market doesn't give him anything, he'll come back and we'll give him a multi-year extension that maybe reduces his first year cap hit a little bit, which I never really bought. That first year cap hit is not going to be much less than what it was, probably not less at all. It's hard to get lower than $2.63 million on a deal that has any bonus money in it. And even if it was, it would be insignificant savings. So I didn't really buy it, but there was some tiny possibility of him coming back. Now there is not. Ryan Neal is a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. They have signed him to a 1-year deal. So, yeah, he's gone. We don't know how much money it was. We don't know if he got 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, 10 million. We don't know. It is Tampa Bay. They don't have a lot of money to spend, so it probably isn't a ton of money. Probably a little bit more than he had on the restricted tender. But it doesn't really matter to us now. I will say it's a 1-year deal, and Ryan Neal is definitely the kind of player who could find his way back to Seattle next year. So maybe this will be a thing, and this is me trying to find the silver lining here. Maybe he spends a year in Tampa and outside of the Seattle system, the Seattle environment, maybe things don't go super well. Maybe he comes back to Seattle next year when we actually will need him because we're probably going to flip our safeties over next year. But, that's just me trying to find some glimmer of positivity here because, again, I don't like this move. I think I know why it was done, and I don't like it. I think it's garbage. So, unfortunately, we did lose a good player, over $2.6 million, because we're cash strapped right now. We're cap strapped, and we're not willing to extend ourselves to make ends meet. So, yeah, still not happy about it. And look, if Jamal Adams has a healthy season, plays every game, then it's fine. But the moment Jamal Adams gets hurt, and I think we all know there's a very good chance that ends up happening, I think we all understand that even if he has a healthy season, he's going to miss some games. Then this is going to come back and start to really look bad because at that point, you're probably saying, okay, Julian Love is going to take Jamal Adams' place, and that's okay, but okay, now what are you doing at nickel cornerback? Because if Julian Love's playing safety, what are you going to do with nickel? Are you going to put Kobe back there when he was already pretty mediocre over there? You don't have enough money to go get a really good nickel cornerback, and any nickel cornerback you draft is probably not going to be all that great as a rookie. That's not how it typically works. So, yeah, it can get messy quickly, and you're basically gambling on Jamal Adams' ability to play a full season. So, yeah, not thrilled about it. Ryan Neal was a great player, really saved our bacon last year, and yeah, for me, I just look at this and I go, this is what happens when you have ownership that is trying to prep for a sale. And we've talked about this a lot recently, but I think this is kind of the fallout of that. You make decisions like this. The good news is, assuming the team does get sold in the next couple years, it's going to feel amazing. It's going to feel amazing to have an ownership group that is willing to do what you see the Broncos doing this offseason, what the Eagles do pretty much consistently. So, yep, Ryan Neal's gone. If Jamal Adams can stay healthy, it's going to be okay. But if he doesn't, oh boy. Oh boy. This is one of those things that people are going to look at from the offseason and laugh at us. Like, you really let a quality safety go over $2.6 million. Yeah, not feeling it. But yeah, he is gone. Hopefully he comes back next year, honestly. I think that you look at the future here. Next year, you move off Jamal and Quandre. That's a strong possibility. And then you're looking at a scenario where you've got Neal and Julian Love as the two safeties. I think that can work. But for now, he's in Tampa Bay. One other bit of news, this one not nearly as significant. The Seahawks have re-signed wide receiver Cody Thompson. So Cody Thompson actually played in 5 games in 2021, missed last season with a shoulder injury. Already 27 years old, so he's been around a while. I mean, Cody Thompson certainly has some value as like a practice squatter. That's probably where he's going to end up. At the end of the day, if you look at the depth chart, I'll pull it up what I have right now. You have an overabundance of wide receivers who are kind of sort of interesting, but not really, right? Like Derek Young, Dwayne Eskridge, Kay Johnson, Easop Winston, Connor Weddington, Cody Thompson. Other than maybe Derek Young, I think a lot of people are kind of into Derek Young right now. But other than him, all these guys are kind of like, well, maybe there's something there, but probably not. It's like if we're counting on those guys to do big things this year, we're probably in trouble. So what does Cody Thompson do to separate himself? Probably can't do all that much, honestly. Probably not a ton that he can really do. To me, the guys who have a chance to separate themselves would be like, obviously, Derek Young, but also Kay Johnson. You know, Kay Johnson's the guy who I'm kind of up on right now, and I'll give Eskridge a chance just because he has big-time speed. But I don't know where Cody Thompson fits in terms of like a contributor. Again, I think that he'll probably end up on the practice squad, and you need those guys. You need those practice squad guys, so nothing wrong with it. Yeah, that's really about it. That's all I can say. So I'm going to be streaming tonight on Twitch, by the way. Going to do more Horizon. But nothing huge. Nothing huge going on. I never really thought it was realistic we were going to bring back Ryan Neal this season. It didn't make any sense to me. The move was made to either save money, let Ryan Neal go somewhere where he can play more, or both. And if that's the case, bringing him back didn't make sense on either level. Even if you're one of the people who thinks that Ryan Neal asked for his release and we granted it, it didn't make sense for him to come back, especially in that case. So that's what's going on right now. Let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Again, I'm going to just hope. And this is the optimism that I have because he only signed a 1-year deal. He could easily find his way back to Seattle in 2024. And that's when we're actually really going to need him, I think, because this safety room is going to have to get cleared out a little bit. We're going to have to clean out these highly paid safeties who, I mean, I understand that they're good players, but they don't really pull their weight. And then a guy like a Ryan Neal can come in and be a starter on a much reduced salary. All right, but that's the news that's going on right now. Cody Thompson back in the fold. Welcome back, I guess. And good luck trying to make the 53-man. There is a little bit of room for you, I guess, if you've improved as a player. And you know, that again, that's going to be kind of hard given the fact that he was injured last year. All right. See you guys later tonight on Twitch. Go Hawks. More videos in the morning.